Hi, guys, and thanks so much for joining us here on the Men's Movement for 10 things I've learned whilst training thousands of clients. And we're up to number 5 today. And the trouble with today is I am experiencing the same thing that you guys do because no one's immune to this. This thing happens to all of us. We feel like quitting. We set a goal. We get motivated, we start doing it, and then we feel like quitting. Just like yourselves, I feel like quitting. I've done 4 of these. Oh, well, what the hell? I've done 4 of these things. Do I really have to get to the 10? Surely I'll just stop recording and everyone has got it by now. They do the 4 things, they'll get results. Do they really need the other 6? But I set myself a goal of 10 things because I've learned so much over training you guys for over 40 years. And I want to share this with you. I want to empathize with you because this is what happens. You feel like quitting. You set yourself a goal and you feel like quitting. So as you know, I always like the letters in the alphabet. And I love these letters down here. So we have a goal here. We have a quest. We see the goal, and straight away, as soon as you announce your goal, the issues will appear straight away in front of you. There'll be issues that will appear in front of you. There'll be an issue and you'll see all these issues that will appear in front of you. And you want to probably quit straight away. You want to quit, but we don't quit because we've got a goal. We have set our goal and we want to achieve that goal. We want to achieve the goal that we've set ourselves. So one of the things I want to share with you today is to not quit. In fact, there's a great quote: quit now, you're not going to make it. If you ignore this advice, you're more than 50% closer to your goal. So quit now, you're not going to make it. Ignore this advice and you're closer to your goal. And that's what you're going to do, because it's not the people around you who are going to tell you to quit. It's this little voice inside this head that'll tell you to quit. So I want to tell you a couple of things about affirmations. We're going to talk about affirmations. I'm sure you've heard about affirmations before. And also goals. So I'm going to put these letters to the side for a second and talk about your goal. Because here's where you are right now. Here's where you want to be. And as you move away from I call it a hot plate, as you move away from it, you get far enough away from your hot plate and you're here now. But you're still so far away from your goal. But you go, well, what the hell? I'm already here. Does it really matter? And then you go, well, I'm doing okay. You forget about this and you sort of cycle back to there. And in fitness, I see it all the time. People start the program, they get fit, they come into the gym and they do 3 sessions a week, sometimes 4, even 5 sessions a week. And they overtrain and then they go backwards. They stop after the first week, they might come in twice. The next week, they might come in maybe once if they're lucky. And the third week, I don't see them again. And this happens a lot. Then they'll come back and they'll start again and say, right, this time is going to be different. And they get to about there and then this is so far away and they go back. And I call that the horizontal bungee. They keep moving back and forward. Not a vertical bungee jump, but a horizontal bungee. So we have to break the bungee and we've got to sort of get closer to your goal. So do not quit. All right. I'll come back to the horizontal bungee about how to do that. But what happens when you set yourself a goal? Almost the moment you start with a goal, roadblocks appear. Like if you say, I'm going to get a new job and I'm going to go for this new job, and bang, that afternoon, you're on your way down to get the newspaper to buy the paper to read all the job ads, something will happen. You bump into a friend. A roadblock will appear. No matter what goal it is, what you set yourself, whether it's a fitness goal, whatever, a roadblock appears. So many people start, they train with me, and after 1 or 2 weeks, they go, oh, I got a sore knee going for a walk on the weekend. It's a roadblock. You've got to work through the roadblocks. I'm not saying work through the injuries, but it's amazing how many roadblocks appear. You say to yourself, this weekend I'm going to be eating really well and I'm not going to indulge in too much alcohol, and bang, three phone messages appear on your phone saying, hey, there's a party this weekend and blah, blah, blah. So this always happens, but I wanted to talk to you about what else happens because, and I'll come back to the affirmations like I said in a bit, because you really hang around for that affirmation because it's really important, that affirmation bit. You've never heard that before. It's so different from any other trainer who's talking out there for you or about you or fitness and stuff. So here's the level land here, and people plant a tree. They plant a tree in here, and they wanted to grow. They wanted to grow so high, and they want all the leaves in this tree to be out here and have all the fruit here. But this tree won't grow unless you put some sunshine in it and some water, and also maybe protect it. Put a bit of a barrier around so that no one can step on that tree and stomp it. And what happens is things that you never see. You start exercising, you start moving, you start eating a bit less. If you start changing the way you eat, you won't see the roots happening. And when the roots happen, branches or the main trunk will start to grow. And it won't grow too tall until the roots, more months and weeks have been put into place. Because if it grows too tall and grows wide, it tips over, it falls over. So we can't have that. It grows naturally. It starts growing normally. And when all these foundations have happened and you've done 6 months, 8 months, 4 weeks, I'm not sure when, we don't know how much foundation you need, the branches start growing and then the fruit starts appearing. And along the way, and that's what you want. Once all the fruit's there, it'll feed you forever. You'll be at your goal. You hardly have to do much. The sun will take care of itself. The rain will take care of itself. You pretty much can stay there forever. So if your goal is to lose weight, you'll stay there forever. It's fantastic. It's a really easy way to achieve your goal if you put the effort and time in. What did I say? Time. The thing that people want to avoid. You do it once, it's called cleaning. If you do it again tomorrow, it's called life. It's an old Chinese proverb. There's no new Chinese proverbs. There's only old ones. If you clean today, it's called cleaning. If you do it again tomorrow, it's called life. So you have to do the hard work to get the fruits of your labor. And with the fruits, they will be challenges. There'll be little roadblocks. Hey, come out this weekend. The birds are going to eat at your fruit. And you want to keep all those fruits to yourself. So, or share them with others if you want. Anyway, that's my fruit tree. That's my fruit tree analogy. And I want to come back to affirmations because I'm pretty sure most of you have heard of affirmations. So affirmations, which are these things here, which are when you affirm something. And affirming affirmations, which I think are a complete crap waste of time. I am rich, I am rich, I am rich. No, you're not. You're not. There's a little voice inside your head says, no, you're not. I'm the best at maths. I'm the best at maths and the best at maths. No, you're not. This little voice appears inside your head. Affirmations are almost like wishful thinking. It's not going to help. It's not going to help with your weight loss, your fitness goals at all. But let's do something really special, okay? Let's do affirmations, right? And these are really easy. It's when you ask yourself a question. And so if I was asked you a question, why is it so easy for you to lose weight? It's more powerful if you ask yourself the question, so why is it so easy for you to lose weight? Your mind cannot not find the answer. It goes searching for the answer. So if you put this up on a board somewhere, anywhere in your house, in front of your mirror, on the back of your phone, why is it so easy for me to reach my fitness goals? Your brain goes searching for the answer because tomorrow morning I'm going to get up, I'm going to go walking, I'm going to put my shoes beside my bed. What else am I going to do? I'm going to set my alarm half an hour earlier. Your mind will start finding the solutions to the problems. Why is it so easy for you to eat less food tomorrow? Well, I'm going to eat with a knife and fork. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to make sure my friends aren't there. I'm going to turn the TV off. Your mind will find the answer. And these are what we call affirmations because you're forming the habits. And that's really powerful. Affirmations are just a waste of time. You might as well just whatever. Affirmations are what we want you to do. So if we cycle back to this goal here, where you were at the hot plate and here's your goal, what I'd like you to do is chunk it down. Bring your goal closer and say, right, I'm going for this goal here. Let's go for it and go for it. Once you get there, here didn't exist. And now we go for the next bit. And we keep chunking it down. And just keep chunking it down. Each time, just keep chunking it down. And remember, that didn't exist. So let's pretend for a moment it's a weight loss goal. The client comes in and they weigh 75 kilograms. And they want to go down to 60. So we chunk it down. 75, we make this probably 73. Right? And we get to there. And once they're at 73, they have not lost 2 kilograms. They're 73 kilograms wanting to get to 60. So we go, let's go to 71. and we chunk it down. And once they're 71, they are 71 kilogram person. I do not have a person in front of me that's lost 4 kilograms, because once they think, oh, I've lost 4 kilograms, I can just go back and just keep in this range here. Okay, do you understand that? So we just keep chunking it down. So chunk down your goals and do not quit. So we come back here. Do not quit. It's the most powerful thing. Quit now, you never make it. Ignore this advice and you're more than halfway there. I said that before. So let's go back to those letters, because you know I love these letters. And they're the same letters. I have not done any magic here. The same letters. And we've got 2 choices here, guys. You can quit if you wish to. You can quit, or you can have success. There's 2 things you can do here, guys. There's only 2 choices you've got. You can quit or you can succeed. So what are you going to do? The choice is yours. Because I tell my clients all the time, I will be here in 6 months' time, 6 years' time, maybe in 16 years' time. And I was right, because I've outlived a lot of their goals. I've outlived a lot of my clients' goals. My clients have had goals and they've gone up, down, and that's sad, because they could have got their goals so easy if they could taste it. It's so simple. I said to a lady recently, I said, what if you were to go away for 4 weeks and in the morning get up every morning and go for a walk? Every morning you do training, then you do yoga, then you do, all this stuff. You eat well, blah, blah, blah. I said, how much weight do you think you'll lose in about, let's make it 1 week. How much weight do you reckon? She said, at least 3 kilograms. And her goal, by the way, is only to lose about 5 kilograms. I said, well, you get to do that anyway. You get to get up in the morning and go for a walk. You get to do some exercise in the afternoon. If you want, you go to a yoga class. There's heaps of yoga classes, Pilates classes, whatever. Choose what you want. I said, and you get to choose what food you eat today. You've got that choice now. I said, and the bonus is you don't have to go away. You don't have to leave your family, and you get to stay at work and earn money this week. I said, so you got no excuse why not to get your goal this week. No excuse at all. So if we go back to here, this is the choice. What's your decision going to be? What's your affirmation going to be to help you get this goal? How easy is it to get success? How easy is it for you to get success with your weight loss goal? Write that down. How easy is it for you to get success? Because if you're choosing this, you're going to be up and down all the time, bungee jumping. So we don't want you there. We want you here. This has been the fifth one, guys. The 5 things I've learned, or 10 things I've learned whilst training thousands of clients. This has been the 5th one, guys. Do not quit, guys. Success is just around the corner. You can almost taste it. Go for it. You got it. Cheers, guys. We'll see you next week or next time for number 6. Take care. Cheers.
You've been listening to The Men's Movement. Look forward to seeing less of you next time.